So, like I said on the phone, I'm here because my mother died 4 months ago. It's been really, really hard. She was 55, and she had a heart attack and just collapsed. It was so sudden, so shocking. I mean, she was a smoker, and she took medication for blood pressure, but she seemed completely fine, and no one was worried about her health at all. She was out in her garden, and one of her neighbors saw her collapse, and he called 911, but they couldn't do anything. They said she died instantly, which I guess is good. I mean, that she didn't suffer or, have any pain. My aunt, she called me right after it happened. I was at work. It's just so out of the blue. I mean, I just talked to my mother the night before. We were supposed to have lunch that Friday. We talked pretty much every day. She was really like my best friend. I mean, it's not like we didn't have our own lives or anything, but we liked doing things together. When I had vacation time, we'd go on trips. We loved traveling places. When my aunt told me what happened, I just went into, shock. I cried and cried for the longest time. I couldn't tell anyone what happened without crying. Sometimes it doesn't feel real, even now. Whenever the phone rings, there's a second where I think, well, maybe it's her. And then I remember that she's gone. And it's like a huge wave of sadness and loneliness all over again. I guess that's why I felt like maybe I should talk to someone who knows about grief. I'm just scared that this will never end, that nothing will ever help or make it better, because everyone else seems to have kind of moved on. I mean, at first everyone was really supportive. My boss gave me all this time off, and my friends were always calling to see how I was doing. And then after a few weeks, it was time to go back to work, and it was like everyone had moved on. And I know it wasn't their mom, but even my brother and my aunt and the other people in my family, I know they loved her, but I feel they seem like they've gotten over it better somehow. And here I am, still crying all the time. Every day. And I feel like I can't cry in front of anyone anymore or talk to people about it because I feel like I should be over it by now, or I feel like other people feel like I should be over it by now. It's been 4 months. Everyone's kind of tired of hearing about it. I should be able to talk about it without crying. So am I just more emotional than other people? Because I can't imagine ever being over it. I mean, I don't even know what that means. It's not like I can go get another mom. We had all these places we wanted to go together. And I see things all the time that make me think of her, and it's like, oh, she would have loved those flowers. Or I drive past the place we used to go to together, and then I'm just crying all over again. Because I feel like my life is just starting. And she's not going to be here. She won't be there when I get married. If I have kids, they won't ever get to know her, and she won't know them. And then a whole nother wave hits me and I feel like I'm drowning. I'm so scared that it won't ever stop.